And we've got a pinch hitter into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit with a runner at second and nobody out. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Out in front of it, strike one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that misses 2 and 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Your turn right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Shallow comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 2-1. So long from Wrigleyville.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. His on-base percentage over the last 10 games is over 500. He's been absolutely on fire at the plate, so they're going to have to be very careful about how they approach him.
Andres Gonzalez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s.
Ozzie Rivera will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Abreu will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
On the Oh, what a stop! The throw, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Ozzie Rivera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
Stepping in now, Luis Esposito. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Romeo Chell will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it.
Mine.
Makes the play, 1 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Hey, we got one
Ron
out here.
Harris in now, popped out in his first trip. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rivera on the grass. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Into the box now, Andres Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Jimmy Veras steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
still 2-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Lucroy has it. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Juan Lorenz gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
2-away now.
Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a ball.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Nope, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Will Smith is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Kevin Abreu will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Has to challenge him here. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the count will be full. Three-two with the bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Edgar Rubio will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Force everywhere. Take it easy right now. 2 down. You got 2 down.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0. Ozzie Rivera will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
First triple for him on the young season, and you could tell he had it on his mind from the start that it was going to be 3 bases.
Luis Esposito will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, wait for yours here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Shell scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Jonathan Lucroy bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he takes ball 1.
Nice shot, kid. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
That's wide. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Frank Calvert would be next.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second.
Come on, run it, run it, run it, run it, run
For
it.
the first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs are on top, 5-2. Andres Gonzalez is going to hit here with his guys up by 3 in inning number 6.
Well, Matt, he's got some cushion to work with here, and he's throwing the ball well, so he's earned himself not only that chance to hit one more time, but more importantly, a chance to go deeper into this ball game out there on the mound.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kelly sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The shortstop, Jimmy Veers.
Jimmy Veras ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that sidewall is approaching fast, but he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
2 down here.
Into the box now, Juan Lorenz. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he is in there.
He's in there. He's safe.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew. That's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag, and that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Hey, now, we got 2.
Into the box, Kevin Abreu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Hey, play it first.
In now, Edgar Rubio. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Hey, 2 out.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
You might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 6-2. Romeo Chell ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Jimmy Veras comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Out. He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Ozzie Rivera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk it.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Clutch up here. Hey, drive him in for us. Need you. Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Luis Esposito stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Hey, clutch up right here.
1-1. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Get your pitch.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
The 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go. Hey,
Stepping in now, Frank Calvert. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
No one better up there. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Looking good. No one better.
Ready on 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kids. Here we go right here. No one better. No one better. He's going. He's going.
Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air to center field. Chapman has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-2. So long from Wrigleyville.